Okay, this is a part 2 of lesson 9. I change location to see whether there is less light on the board and you can see better. Okay, I want to talk about the suffix C or CY, CE or CY in English, okay, that derives from the participles we were talking about before, okay, from a form of the participle in Latin ending in tia and TIA, okay, that you can find in the Latin word patientia or scientia or residentia, for example, okay, that gives the following English nouns: patience, science, residency. So with CE, CE or CY, okay, and you can see that here the EN is part of the NT of the Latin, that becomes, okay, ENCE or ENCY in English, okay, so the IA is the suffix that creates abstract nouns in English, okay, that you have seen already from the first few chapters, and then that NT, which is part of the participle, okay? So when you break down words, when you see this EN in front of CE or CY, that is actually the participle, okay, the ending of the participle. So it's not strictly it's not a combining vowel, but it's an ending, okay, of indicating the participle in Latin, okay. Another small thing to consider for chapter 9 is the suffix SC. I mean, another thing that it's important and it's stressed only in a box in the textbook is the suffix SC, okay, which is part of the verbs that are described as inceptive verbs from the verb incipio in Latin, that means to begin, to start, okay. When you see this suffix, the word, it means that the word indicates an action that is starting to happen, okay. So for example, for the term convalescent, okay, convalescent means starting, someone who is starting to heal, okay, because it is formed by the verb vale or valere, that means to be well, with the prefix con together, okay, vale, actually, vale, valere, and then you have the suffix sc, okay, of the inceptive verbs, that gives the idea of the starting, and then you have actually the ent, that is the participial form, okay, the en ending of the participle with the t indicating a person, okay. Same thing for obsolescence, which means starting that it's becoming out of use and not used anymore, okay. Last thing for this chapter to point out is the verb facio, facere, that means to make, to do, to make, that gives a series of forms, of English forms, okay. Fac, fic, fec, fact, and fy, okay, that have something to do with making, okay? The book breaks it down in a box about the FY and these three forms in the vocabulary list, the fact, fic, and fec, and then leaves out fact, which is instead very important. So I put them all together in the vocabulary list. So, for example, you have the verb calcify, okay, that means to make hard, okay? So you will find this FY very often, okay? So study chapter 9 and review it together with chapter 8 to really solidify your Latin suffixes and prefixes, okay?